Hello. Oh, I meant to change my... Should I do that on the fly? I feel like I should. I meant to change my audio. I listened to it back the other day. I think I've got it slightly too high. A little bit. Okay. Small adjustments. Nothing too big. Hello. Speaking of dad jokes, my father texted me the other day, and he said, "Do you want to know how to tell if an ant, like a bug, an ant, is male or female?" He said you can throw them in water. And if it sinks, it's a male, and if it floats, it's female. Which is just it sounds like random information. I don't know what he was... I think he just happened upon that fact and wanted to share it. But I came back with, what if I want to keep my ants alive? What if I don't want them to drown? And I don't know if he was thinking it before or if he was just this fast. He said, they'll be fine. They have antibodies. And I just had to clap. I have no idea if he had that one cooking beforehand, but I wasn't expecting that. And that's the mark of a good dad joke. It's the ones where you're like, how could he have possibly known that? And he didn't, because he just came up with it. I'm gonna have to compliment him in person for that one, honestly. Like, that one was really impressive. What did I forget to set up? I actually remembered, or not remembered, but happened to start the game up without clicking into it, so I tapped out fast enough so it doesn't know I'm not clicked into the game and the music's still going. Which is cool. Normally I don't get to talk over full music stuff. Everything's tangled up over here. Whatever. It's fine. Start the timer. And click into the game for real. Built into your DNA, yeah. My dad was built to be a dad. Like, it was his destiny. He's just got the... You know those people. You know those people. They're just made to be. Some people are just... They got it in their bones. Okay. Where last I left the crew... The mouthy wraith? What are we talking about? Oh, this is right after the trial I just did. Yeah, that thing is nuts. I think that's gonna be an insane upgrade. Pass through solid objects. It's nuts! I need to practice how I use her charge. Oops. My mushrooms ready? No. Okay, we're starting a new season from scratch. Maybe I'll inherit it. He honestly taught me well. If I can get a fraction of his natural talent, I'll be happy. Many moons pass. I think I'm going to be sending Jodariel. I'm going to be trying to send Jodariel next, but we'll see. People... I don't know. Rookie deserves it too. That's right, he's telling us he wants to play now. And this was very long text. The Assassin's Creed, yeah. You have to unlock your memories. They only come back to you in the moment. Okay, I think I wanted to get my proper rematch. The Vanguard text, yeah. They did the final tournament match today. I fought them. I think those are different sets of people? Maybe not. Maybe I can't remember. I did want to face these guys though, because I got cheated out of the last one. They did the last tournament match between Pablo and HD. Good match. So the tournament is officially over. I'm gonna have to paste my idea into the Discord.
I do so hate to thusly contact you, O reader. Yet an awful rumor reached me recently that you have within your retinue a traitor.
Traitor?
To the Nightwings and the Commonwealth alike. But you would never harbor such a traitor, now would you? I trust your time within the downside would have taught you that.
Who could it be? Who could it be? The voice has found its way into your sleep. Oopsie, kind of skipped that last one. Hey Aiden. Pablo did not get a world record. He was on world record pace, as he is wont to do. Pretty much if he gets past Area 2 and he's not on world record pace, it's gonna be... Oh, didn't see him. Didn't mean to bump him. We are merely being mocked, we're not under attack. An affront to the existence of flight. I always manage to pick the farthest place away from where I'm at, currently am. The lick sand. Must be salty. Okay. There he is. Finished sealing some sort of document. Can you take things with you back and forth? People smuggle stuff down here, so I figure it's possible. Or like, do you get zoomed back into the real world? And like, you don't keep your clothes or anything. Tizo wouldn't care, but... I don't know if the backwards waterfall is special. Ways of making certain that such messages manage to make their way to whom they need to reach, most of the time. Certain imps. Watch him be the traitor, dude. Watch him be the traitor. He's leading us all astray, and thus he's the traitor.
N-are tempredaje. Domnii sempre vincit.
Chances improve even if I don't win. Maybe there's a chance you actually get the good ending if you lose everything. Circuitous, another good word.
Ta vera staritas.
You procure an artifact. A webbed lanthorn, or a lanthorn. A banished ally has potential to instantly return. That's basically the same thing that Sir Gilman does already. Alright, I have not practiced. I probably should practice once. Sudden stop after a near miss. Oh, it's him. The friendly yet somehow aggravating tone leaves little room for question as to who it is. Are you the traitor? Asking you to give him a lift. He's carrying weird artifacts, though. The thought of having to travel with Falconron fills you with a nameless dread. Get in, buddy.
Compose your power, mais. Won't peel up, Poppy.
Put your back into it, Dad. Welcome him aboard for now. Watch him be able to play the games. He's making noise the whole time. It's disgusting. After what felt like an interminable trip, during which Falconron did not even once cease to speak of matters relevant only to him, you reach your destination. Oh, yeah. Bad cargo. -5 glory. Maybe he's selling something good, though. Slug market. Several artifacts. A black hoof. Cannot grasp the orb. Honestly, that's somehow seems to be a better thing. Like, people throw me the orb all the time to screw me over. Getting banished bearer either returns with infinite stamina or as a fast-moving howler. I still have not seen a howler in play. Aura remains while grasping the orb but cannot be cast. Cannot be used by worms, harps, or crones. Wonder why not crones. Honestly, the claw seems really good. Oh, and not cast in general. Maybe not. Jodariel might get some use out of that one. They emanate with energy that cannot possibly be completely healthy. They're really cheap, actually. Cursed Talisman. I'm tempted to buy the one that says you can't. I have the money for it, I think I'm gonna do.
Oh, you quite eyes.
Okay. Did May have a special thing? She did. Sell that. Don't need it anymore. Sell the shroom. Sell that. I'm not a fan of the lanthorn. think the time for the contract is up. I think I don't need this anymore, but I don't need to buy anything right now.
Pure lactose, Poppy.
Does he sell the
Won't be a taste.
glory thing? He does not sell glory. Kind of thinking about doing one of these. I don't think I'll need it.
Knuckle station.
Okay, one practice right, just to get my hands warmed up. Who I haven't not fielded in a while. Holy frick, he has some enlightenment, doesn't he? Great potential. I haven't played with him at all. He's slow as molasses. Years exiled, only 9? He's talked like he was here forever, dude. Sure, let's get him. I'm curious if the presence works on too much Falcon Run, -4 glory because you have too much run. That's funny. So he actually has decent hope. Maybe I shouldn't have done Jodariel there. That was weird. Oh, he like burrowed underground. Ow, what the frick was that, dude? Okay, I must not understand how the sprout works, because they walked all over it. Ow. The AI in these seems so bad, dude. Whoopsie. Frick. Yeah, I need to figure out how to actually... use his shield. I don't know how to do it based on, like, casts. Whoopsie. Oh, he has the orb. I didn't see. I thought he didn't have it. I have no glory, dude. I'm only doing 10 damage with him. Quite sad. Ow. Oh. Whoops. I have no idea what the fling from those guys is actually good for. How is he alive? Okay. I was gonna say. Get in there. Teleported right past it. Okay, I like destroyed them. Time to not do that in the actual match. I hear Loki. He's screaming up there. Xylobones. Would that we all could become musical instruments ere our bones turn to dust. Commence the rite. We predict that woe shall soon befall the fate. Oh, a new one. Biolanthus. Biolanthius. Your adversaries deal more. I don't know, that one actually seems not that bad. There's probably a speedrunning category where you enable all of them or something.
Reader, or should I say deceiver?
Is the traitor me?
For I detect another exile in your ranks. The exile Wolfred Sandalwood himself, that cursed sap. I ought to have known he was behind all this. He has no love for our sacred tradition. Yet you would heed his poisoned words over mine own? I thought that we were friends.
No.
Then fine. Let us return to a more formal distance.
Just because you talk to me in my dreams doesn't mean we're friends. The adversaries whom you were to confront when you instead had your run-in with Orlek have assembled at the opposite side of the clearing and their pyre burns bright. When last we should have stood against each other, we had little choice but to deny the calling of the stars, and we were very mournful. Please do forgive our tardiness. The rematch we were hoping for.
Ligarestas, tal dia reprevaren.
Now that I've donned the raiments, the voice knows I'm here too.
Invaritavos te.
Okay, now I'm gonna learn.
And there he is at last, alive and well.
So you can push these.
I know that you can hear me, Sandalwood. You're causing quite a stir out in the Commonwealth. You plant your little seeds of discontent. Know that your designs at sowing chaos shall not be tolerated here. Now, good evening to you.
Good day, sir. I like how the sapling has a little hat too.
De verabra. Roxalas rotaran.
Go on then.
Okay, what are we working with here? What is that? While the bearer's pyre has less than the adversary's, you do more. Loki, calm down, dude. He is screaming. 2 jumps. Super fast. Returns quickly, half the time. He has 1,000,000 hopes, so that's like almost nothing. He's gonna be back in no time anyway. Jump a second or third time? Okay, we're gonna be having a lot of jumps here. He's got the same thing. Okay, he's a savage. Fling the orb faster and farther. Sprints and jumps without using stamina. Lots of jumping. And this is a nomad. Jumps into airborne adversaries. Banish me? Ow. Punish me for blocking the jumps, I guess. How do you... I wonder if this works if you're holding the orb, because that's busted, if it is. Because that's the only way to stop people from jumping with the orb, is to jump into them. Interesting. I'm curious to see if his presence thing works with the sapling.
Tanatha,
Kudaje.
Wolfred,
Got it.
If I want to block jumps, I'm curious. Yeah, Loki's mad. He brought up Franklin to bargain. Do they have a lot of aura? They actually don't. I think this might be Gilman's time to shine. He does no damage, dude. He only has 10. Why can't you look at stats of people? See, I'm tempted not to use Gilman because his glory is so low. It knocked his down by 1/3. Whereas like Jodariel almost had no effect because it's only 5 off of 30. I'm gonna try
Joe
the big slow.
It is done.
We're gonna do big slow here.
Father.
Area control, big slow. Holy frick, he's fast.
Unfortunate for Galbert. Now begin. No.
Alright. Ah! That was a jump scare, dude.
Engulfed within the aura.
Oh, that sucks.
Now take it.
Ah, that was a messed up mistake. Jeez,
Poor
dude.
Joe Dariel.
He's dead, right? He's not dead.
Be gone, you lot.
There's so many people! That's bad.
Oh,
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Frick! There's so many people, dude. They keep coming back. I can't get in.
how
Well, that sucks.
unfortunate for the fate.
I'm so slow! Get in! Frick!
Attempt.
I could have shielded that!
Seize the orb. An
Oh my
awkward
God, dude.
situation for the fate.
Okay.
Dariel doused the
Okay, we got in there.
flames. This is the path to glory.
Oh, she's so fast when she flies. I forgot about that. She's broken. I forgot about that. Ow.
Now go.
I didn't mean to bring that. I didn't mean to hold it, dude. Whoa, no. Oh, that was a big mistake. The catch! Let's go! Oh my god, dude. I gotta get him out from back there. How did he make...
Impressive thrust, but true.
How did he make it in, dude? Oh, that sucks. Ah, mistake. I'm getting so lucky with the moon crest, man. I blocked it. Disagree.
Shame.
Could have blocked it with a fly.
This is the road to ruin.
Why am I slow now? Okay.
Resplendent.
I think I'm winning by like 1.
Best not get overconfident, night wings.
Whoa, now.
Goodbye, Joe Dariel.
Oh, the throw, dude! The throws are insane.
Sorry, Alma.
Oh, I fat-fingered, man. Whoopsie.
Alma banished.
That was good.
Name of Solim Mur.
Got her. Okay, just like anybody needs to score except
No more
her.
than a lick of flame remains.
If I can score without her, I'm good.
So it is.
One more. Just I can throw it in, I can do anything. Trick me.
Photodarian. Your demon is banished. Dolphin quench the fires of his foe.
Okay, they're down one. Just make it in. I didn't make it, dude. No!
That was the last of them.
Woo!
And it is done. The Nightwings prevail.
Okay, big slow is not the strat. Never do big slow again.
Next time. The rite is complete.
It was fine for the start of it, and then they started getting around, and I didn't have a shot as soon as I had like 2 people instead of 3. Okay, we haven't lost to them yet.
The 8 scribes bless us
Very
with
good.
their ways.
Is she gonna make it all the way? No, she's not to level 4 yet.
That Wilfred always was a little slow to pick things up.
Rude. Okay, what's his capstone stuff? While banished, adversaries are slowed and cannot use abilities. And his allies are banished. So everybody? It sounds like everybody's gone. Once per rite, if they extinguish his pyre, it's restored by 40. That's just plus 40. Plus 5 hope. Shields his ally. Whoa. That's good. I haven't been able to use the shield very well. Once per rite if they extinguish. So you can get plus 50 if you go that route. That's pretty good. That could matter. Near his pyre until he returns. If he's gone. Spawns faster than usual. Gains a larger aura. Remotely detonate in an aura burst. Honestly think the other side is good. I'm usually not one to say get a thing that only triggers when you're losing. But because it does it, in this game, when you win, you sacrifice one of your people. This could end up being good. They essentially have to eat through 50 more, and they have to be a person down in order to get started on it too. Like the sapling stuff is cool as well, but I don't feel like the sapling is useless without it, so I think I'm gonna go this side.
'Tis the wisdom
I can also
of
get a couple of the
old
sapling
hundred
things,
lines.
right? If I want.
Until the next rite.
I suppose. Oh yeah, they work together. Is that the first time that's happened? I do like that combo. I think they complement each other well. Also, hello Alexito. Hope you're doing good.
Noxalas Roteran.
More stars. Who we got? Triesta. They said that Kalimer, I think, before. Oh, we could go bog again. Lost to them before. I don't want to face the worms, dude. I want to see as little worms as possible. I don't ever want to go against them. That strategy that they were hitting me with was so degenerate. Am I going to the bog again, really? I don't want to go to the bog. Who am I? I'm gonna go against probably either the Accusers or the Pyre Hearts. So if I face them now, I like how the Pyre Hearts have lost 12 and only won 4, and one of them was the loss that I don't forgive them for. I feel like I just faced the dissidents though. Let's try the bog again. Against my better judgment, let's go boggin'. She's smiling. Unaccustomed to seeing Bertrude smiling, and yet there she is, doing just that. You soon see why. You have observed before how her manner seems to soften to the degree it can whenever Volfred is present. If only I could have seen their faces then. What is your secret, dare I ask, dear Bertrude? Reminiscing about old times in the Commonwealth. Flame-resistant inks. I'm gonna try to beat him up. Bogpyre, Bogmire, Bongmire. The combinations are endless. The captions gave me another one. There's Bogfire too.
Lore distintas. Entramos y te vas. Que breve estamos, Agno sentare. Norem kadushe.
Why does Bertrude assume everyone's hitting on them?
Narum care saste. Ibre vomiamita.
Ma forta.
Interesting relationship. The mushrooms are ready. I don't think I read about the thing we were just at. I can't look at it now, so I'll look at it in a minute. Oh, we're right here. Rare, precious flora, something of value, vocations. So I'm working on hope, I think, right now. Honestly, the vocations sound good to me. We shall show ye how to withstand the less pleasant qualities of this locale. She reveals various salves and minor enchantments that help to counteract the spirit-draining effects of the region. Yay! Alright, the bog doesn't suck anymore. Thanks, Bertrude. places. The cairn of Haub, which is where we were. How ironic that the shattered remains of the Bone Titan Shack's 6 shoulders, say that 5 times fast, which once stood vigilant over the archway into the flagging hands, remains now as forbidding as when that horrid monster still possessed natural life. After little Haub dispatched the Bone Titan in a feat of ingenuity, Shax's pieces fell into the valley floor, forming a set of standing stones, which Haub marked. Further, traces of the Titan's glacial blood coagulated into perfect frozen drops which still shimmer in the darkness. 6 shoulders seems to start reanimating when the stars above him dance in a certain way. Paint the sigil then in the shining light. I read about the pit. I think so. I think I haven't. If there is one celestial landmark in which I would never again wish to tread, unless of course the stars beseeched me to, it has to be the pit. 'Twas dark in there beyond all reckoning. If not for Melisse, sorceress lantern, all of us, we would all have been lost. What lies within the pit is not to be invoked, although I have no doubt our goodly under-king shall be able to prevent himself from boasting of how Melisse sealed it there for an entire age. The thing yet lies there on the edge of death, through its connection to the stars, it gives the pit significance. Walk there with courage and a steady mind. Survey. Rather, she got some rest. Nothing much to report. Which vocations? I'm going straight to studying in private. Okay, I'm working on quickness now. Should have checked what the other one would have been. I think the last one is glory, but I'm not sure how much it would be. If it's just +1, it's honestly not that good. Because I do a multiple of 5 damage every time. So to make up, and it would have to like align correctly if it's just +1 to be like, well, I guess I can do it twice and it would be +2, so it would multiply a little better there. So let's say it's +2, and like last time I was 5 away from winning. That would have helped. I would have actually won. But I have not been like exactly 5 away in a while, and being exactly 10 away, if I score 5 times that would give me 10 if it was +2. I don't know, thinking about it. It gets a little more interesting when you get like the weird odd numbers that aren't multiples of 5. A messenger imp. The imp's message pertains to May, who you liberated. Whom you liberated? That should be whom, right? Pertains to May, whom you liberated. And whose? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that should be whom. And whose past transgressions have all been forgiven since her return to the Commonwealth. She was taken in by a well-to-do foster family and was to be given private schooling of the highest order in the astralist tradition. Divine authority rests with the stars, they alone dictate the future. They promised her that in time she might one day have the honor of teaching the children of the Commonwealth herself. However, she soon went on her way, insisting that the 8 scribes themselves were calling to her. She started wandering again all on her own, till she located the agents of Wolfrit. Thus her wandering ceased and the ranks of the revolution grew stronger. May also left a simple message, believe in the scribes. One very powerful indeed, a sorceress of sorts, certain air about her most intriguing. She has the manner of a saint. She knows the heart and traditions of the scribes. Keep on telling the snooty Commonwealth good-for-nothings what up, May. Small in stature was the goodly May, yet great indeed in spirit. Yay, plus hope. Thanks, May. Who is the traitor? Who could it be? Slug market. Whatever happened to May? Well, I'll tell you what happened. Oh, he's selling more. More star, moon, and sun stuff. What is this? Flame Leech. After dousing the pyre, the bearer's pyre covers up to 50% of the damage dealt. That's pretty cool. It's expensive for a reason. I'm selling the contract. I'm not using it anymore. Okay. Commence the rite. Okay, these guys really got me last time. Oh look, it's Shaq's 6 shoulders. I don't think these spawn in the order you go to them in. Maybe it does? I don't know. Your adversaries shall all return from banishment when all are banished. Ew. That one sucks. Because there's a lot of times you accidentally get 2 people, and then they're just immediately back.
Hark now, you exiles of the Night Wings. The 8 scribes summon you to the pit of Melith. Your adversaries in the coming rite shall be the accusers. Whosever pyre yet burns ere the break of dawn shall surge forward on the path to glory. Now,
Glory.
prepare yourselves.
I can't remember what these pustules in the middle do, if they're not just obstacles. We're ready for you. Oh yeah, these are the coal boys.
Choose quickly your triumvirate.
So he's just got the coal. I'm gonna be banished for 2 seconds longer by everybody. Nasty. Vispaleth. Darbin for. What do they got? Bonus damage when... Yeah, this is the same thing the last time. Like, you make small mistakes and they start doing big damage. After banishing, all stamina permanently gains presence. Adversaries banished take 30% longer? Holy frick. So that's compounding. So there's 2 seconds on top of 30%. Double rush. Everybody's the same. Okay. We're using some cheese stuff to get people up. So Headwind is gonna be here. I think Gilman might want to be here too because his hope is good and he has the revive thing when he banishes other people. Except they've got dudes. They've got demons. Gilman has problems with big presence. He is fast though. I don't know, Gilman might be good. Her hope is crap. So this also negates damage. His thing negates damage. It doesn't just say you get plus 10. It nullifies the first thing they do and then gives you plus 10, which is good. So she can return twice as much faster. I don't want to use her again though. I think Gilman is we're gonna make Gilman work. I only like him for this ability. I only like him for that. What is their hope like? Because they don't have anything to buff their coming back. His hope is nuts. Theirs isn't that bad. 8 seconds? Eh. But they're level 5, dude. They're level 5. What does that presence look like? That's actually not... I can afford, if they're not stacked on top of each other, I might actually be able to get in with Gilman. I'm just scared that they're gonna dash straight into him and kill him. That's his problem. But he is fast, and that's something that I value. I think I'm mostly figuring out if I want to do Bertrude or Wolfrid. I think Bertrude would be way better for offense. Oh, somebody's gonna have to get the Moon Crest too.
Just choose.
I'm aware, dude. So if I give Bertrude the main reason I would pick Bertrude is because she has her unique thing. So let's get rid of him. Let's give him the Moon Crest. Except he doesn't have the ability to, like... Her presence is 25. 35 and 32. Yikes. I think I gotta shoot him. Could do Rookie. Some high hope. I don't want Headwind to be up front, so I'm trying to pick the first person. I don't want Gilman to be up front either, because he can't really do anything. He isn't pressure, he just goes fast. Whoopsie. Maybe I do want him up front because of that. I'm gonna see if I can make him work.
Glorious.
And then Headwind second.
Headwind.
Now somebody is gonna get the Moon Crest. They're not gonna jump, so I don't need her. Maybe I do want her. She's so good. Like, I'm starting to see stuff that she does that May used to do. Like, she seems busted like May was in my head. The Titan tooth helps a bunch. I can also, like, if they start casting auras a lot, I can hop over them and kill them that way without having a lot of presence. Which he can't do. He can't do that. He can shield, but he's completely gonna get mowed over if he doesn't have presence over them. I think it's Pamitha, Jadariel, or Ruki. I've narrowed it down that much. I don't think Jodariel's main draw of having big presence is helpful here, so I'm gonna write her off. I'm gonna put the Moon Crest away. Ruki would be able to snipe, but I've just not found great success with sniping. And he has problems getting over things. He's fast, but he's like... he has issues getting around. I don't trust in my ability to snipe. I think I might field her again. But he comes back so fast. 4 seconds, potential for Mooncrest too. She also has a thing that brings people back. She returns quickly. I think I'm gonna do her again. Let's use her. And Mooncrest hopefully will carry here. Okay.
It is done.
Here we go. Had to think about this one. I'm probably gonna get rolled again, but we're gonna try. Whoa, that was a little too fast.
The Nightwings thus assert themselves.
That's the idea. They're slow. It's the same problem I had last time. They're slow.
The two flames now burn equally as bright.
Which means that they don't have any bonus damage. Oh, I'm bouncing off the edge.
Yes. It seems the Nightwings are a bit ahead. The orb engulfed.
They're slow, dude. That's the problem. Hedwyn hasn't even moved, which is exactly what he needs to do. I'm keeping him there so I can go revive people. Goodbye.
Another banishment.
I just kite. Like, if the big guys jump, this is exactly why I didn't want to use Jodariel against the jumpers. Oh, hello. Wanna pick that up, dude? You can go pick that up. Eh, whatever. Now they're doing less damage, so. And I got my third guy back. Oh, that sucks. Owie.
Banishment for all.
And here's their problem if they don't come back.
Sublime.
Yeah, we're gonna crush them, dude. Unless they pull out some cheatsy doodles here. Oh, too fast. Yeah.
And it is done.
That was the easiest one I've done.
The Nightwings once again prevail.
That was the easiest
May
one
their
I've done.
next adversaries fare
I'd like
a
to think
little
it's because
better.
I thought about it. But I actually won for the
Thus
reason I
end
didn't
this
expect.
night's proceedings.
I thought it was going to be more of a grind. Jeez. All right. Is this Quidditch?
Always
Nah.
is there greater knowledge to
There's
be
only one ball.
gained.
What are the people who don't want to call it
Sir
Quidditch called? What do
Gilman's
they
not
call
as
it?
foolish as is lowly kind as want.
What the frick do people call that? I know this. I have to look it up. Quad ball is what people call it to avoid giving Rowling attention. After using Slash all stamina, do I hate Rowling? I don't think she's a good person. I think she also missed the overwhelming core of the books that she wrote. See, this is interesting. The Slash, like, bringing you back. Because it yoinks you back to where the end of the trail is. But you could return back to where you were at the start, which is kind of tricky. I think the stamina one is going to help me the most. Is she level 4 yet?
Even
Yeah.
a traitor heart like Hanafa can learn something.
We've had a conversation about like separating art from author before. It's really hard when the person is still living and like actively profiting off of stuff. much stronger of like an opinion and position, say like with what's his name? Lovecraft. Lovecraft doesn't live anymore. He's not around. So like anything that the estate makes doesn't go to whatever he's peddling, but Joanne is still kicking and actively like spewing hate on Twitter and elsewhere, causing problems for people like me. And separating the art from the author is also much more of like an analytical technique than like a morality thing. So I honestly don't think that holds much sway if you're trying to like take the moral high ground and still call that out. I don't think you get to do that, personally. Wait, do I not have the thing that makes her fly fast? That's the thing that makes her go fast. It's not just flying. While flying, she goes fast. Quickness, presence, and hope. Dude, she's gonna go so fast. Why does this not have a number on it? Why does this just say moves faster than normal? Why doesn't it, like, everything else says +4, yada yada, 30%. That's nasty. Hope is good because it like combines with her other thing. That makes her come back faster. Quickness is generally good. I think this is just better. Because I don't have a number to get on the other one. I'm definitely getting the other one, too. At some point.
The stars align.
So she's just gonna be super fast if she's not gonna ascend. But I know a lot of people who have positive experiences that they draw from Harry Potter. I never read the books. I like the films. But yeah, it's hard. It's complicated. It sucks. It just kind of feels like nobody wins. The timer is mostly for me. See how long it takes to beat the game. It's also very helpful for videos when I can figure out what order they go in when I'm an idiot and don't label them. Good strawberries. Thwarted the accusers with ease. Is it time? The big star. So I beat them, which means they probably didn't get much point. They probably didn't get many points. Nope, we're going against them again by 1 point. So which means the Pyre Hearts are the favorites to go against me the next time. Oh joy. I'm gonna have to figure out, I'm gonna have to think for that one.
Sarata Noxalas.
Several chances left. Dude's just telling me that, you know, if we fail up there, people are gonna feel like their time down here wasn't worth anything, and they're gonna resent the fact that they were sent back. I'm like, I can't win. You're not inspiring confidence here, Volfred. I don't think, like, Harry Potter's obviously a young adult book series, and in typical young adult book series fashion, I feel like they don't age up with you very well. But young adult stuff doesn't have to. Because what you get out of it when you're young, what do you get out of anything when you're young, is important. Because you're young, and the fact that you can get anything out of it is valuable. But where was my point? I'm listening to the xylophone and I got distracted. And the themes, which maybe, like, you know, say the writing's not as good, but if the themes are solid, then you can still, like, even as an adult, derive meaning from that. But mostly it's like, I think people think back, games that they've played as a kid that probably haven't aged as well apply too. You look back on stuff that you read before, and the nostalgia makes it special because it had a big impact on you, and just the fact that it's not high literature or anything super special in the grand scheme of things doesn't really matter. You can get important lessons from things that aren't meant to teach that lesson. Like, you see someone say something and you think they're so totally wrong that it leads you in the other direction. That can be valuable. You can get good lessons from bad people. And, like, basically the same thing as learning from failure. Hey, Wise. We're talking about failure, which I have not failed today. This game is all about failure, though, so it's probably on the horizon. Case of a broken heart. You don't make much of a liar. Her name or his. We're inclusive here. I knew about her. Oh, a harp name. Fikani Shang? We feared her lost in the gorge. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Everybody knows everybody. He never mentioned you. I'm in no position to betray any more of my people. I've betrayed enough. I liked Fikani, and you're not bad either. Edwin just stares at her. I wasn't trying to make light. I like how when there's dialogue, the music is intimate. There's less layers to it, and when the dialogue backs off and you get a description, it's the same text box. It's slightly different text box in appearance, but the music changes to illustrate that these aren't the characters talking. It's like you pull back from the conversation for a second. I like that. Like this. The tremolo guitar isn't usually there. Okay. Onwards. We're going all the way back, so. So we're gonna have a rematch. They might not have the same people. I have landed at the fall, I think, every single time, so let's go back over. Ruki. Favor from the scribes. Rookie shall gain favor. I think I want to use Rookie more.
Ligaratus.
I never realized how big his pipe is. Like, it's the size of his hand. How does he keep it, like, upright? It has to be heavy. Dude's got the most powerful jaws known to tree kind. I myself may soon be worthy to regain my freedom.
Memsaro distara.
I wonder how easy it is to, Lips of Steel. I wonder how easy it is to get him trained up enough. I imagine that would be hard. Because you could private tutor him at the place I was before. And you could use him all 3 times and he would get... Well, no, you'd only get 2. He probably isn't anywhere close enough on that first round, unless your people are spread very, very wide.
Varetoros.
Harp scribes. I have my water in front. Favor. Dude, I feel bad for Rookie. Ooh, we get vocations. I feel like vocations are still the best idea for me. Let's see how big the glory. It's +1, so it'll be +1 again, probably. That just feels like it gives me more chances to win more than anything else. I'm not hurting for money, I'm not hurting for experience. Like, if I win, I get more experience. So it's like it all feeds into the same thing. Gilman. I think Hedwyn's probably going to be useful. I don't know, both of them. Hedwyn has insane stats. Let's do Gilman. That's useless. He doesn't even use presents. He's got like 6. Now he has 8, I guess. I suppose it might help in the very slightest. If I like move right past somebody, I can miss them less often. When Volfred takes his turn, Celeste stops him. You wear their raiments once again. Explain. The cycle of the rites is ending. Why, I do not know exactly why I have my fears. One of my contemporaries, who fell from the summit long ago, lives and seeks his liberty again. He stands against us now and believes his triumvirate to be the true Nightwings. Seek liberty for each of us. One day we all might stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side and bring our freedom to all the people there. The will of the scribes, long have we both followed it. I think you would agree. In equal measure has it drawn us close as separated us. Some people in this game talk backwards. And it's hard going back and forth between characters who do and don't. If their aim is now to keep us apart for another age or longer, then no, I do not accept their will. You blaspheme at the gate, no less. May the scribes themselves admonish me. Smite me where I stand. You won't. You won't. Oralek is gonna sneak in here one time. Either he's gonna get in here, like, completely, like, level with the rules, but that doesn't seem like him. So I think he's gonna sneak in here, and it probably isn't this time. Might be next time. Slug market.
Estás.
It is good to wear the raiments of the rights once more. Ours was a triumvirate of exactly 3, well, 4 with Tizo, who proved to be an exception. But he got to go first, so he earned it. The Nightwings never took on more exiles than needed. My predecessor, Brighton. I hoped my time with them would not be relevant directly to what we now attempt. Seeing as our stories are now intertwined, do let me know if there is more you wish to learn of them. What about... He hadn't talked about Brighton at all. Never met him in person. Know him rather well by now. So do you. Oh, is he the voice? Maybe. Born wealthy, not special otherwise. No reason to have heard of him. Exiled for negligent misconduct. Do not know exactly why. Do not care for spreading rumors. First heard of him who found me in from the people who found me in a suitable He talks funny, I gotta start over. I first heard of him through Irissa and Oralek, who found in me, there we go, a suitable replacement following his liberation. They spoke little of him. Oralek gave the impression they did not see eye to eye. They assured me I soon would hear from him myself. As I became accustomed to the book, by which you well know by now, I soon began to hear the voice. After Brighton's liberation, he assumed a new identity within the Commonwealth, a new responsibility to the triumvirate which liberated him. The voice that you hear from time to time is his. No longer Brighton, none other than the Archjustice Andrabales the Ninth himself. The Grand Judge and figurehead under whose watch the Commonwealth is governed, so he's like in charge of everything. Liberated exiles retain certain burdens to their own triumvirates. They have much to thank them for, not just their freedom, but their exalted status in the Commonwealth. The theocratic rulers of the Commonwealth, they do not wear masks and raiments simply for the sake of ceremony. They are not who they appear to be. Their public pasts are nothing but a fabrication. Like Brighton, they were once exiles too. He has no love for either of us by now. He knows full well what we attempt to do, yet he is bound by the traditions of the rites. He shall always stand on ceremony and complain, but I think he knows deep down that he is powerless. How ironic that one of such high status in the Commonwealth should be so frightened of some long-forgotten exiles such as we. Alright. I think I know everything there is to know about Irissa. Yeah. Exiled for the foulest of acts, plainly branded on her face. Such was the heinousest of what she did. Apprentice blacksmith in her youth. Father never quite recovered after the brother died. One day it was all too much. When next he lashed out at her, she struck his back again and again and again. She was not herself.
Praxis. There's a room that's that.
What about dude, bro? Very, very sick, you know. I was very, very sick, you know, when I first landed. Long trip down the river. It was too much for me. Oralek found me. could not know of my capacity to read. He was a physician, intolerant of the sight of suffering at any kind. Not just any physician, gifted, highly decorated one, served on the front. Skirmishes erupted frequently back then, those such as Oralek. They had to deal with many casualties on either side. In time, he said he grew repulsed by what he saw. Sowed in his heart a yearning for an end to all the bloodshed. Tried to use his status to negotiate a treaty with the High Wing remnants. Must have gone about how you expect. Given direct orders to return to the front. Refused to do that. Cast him down. Gained notice of the Night Wings. Finest right conductors anyone had seen. Instrumental in the liberation of his companions, whose roles in the Triumvirate were later filled by Arisa and me. Own opportunity for freedom came up, longed for it. Da-da-da-da-da. Yep. Kindred spirits for a while. Cannot believe entirely he's back. He's our adversary now, transformed, grown cold. Part of me is happy he lives. Cannot be swayed from the plan. He still wants his freedom, but I don't know if he remembers why. God dang, that dude talks a lot. Do I have shrooms? No. No shrooms.
Vacation flies.
That permanently grants hope? Holy cow. It costs 75. That's quite a bit. Do I even need to upgrade talismans much anymore? I don't know. I have a lot of level. This one's not. So if I take this, I can't see how much it would do. I guess I can tell it would be plus 8 presence. Sure, I'll just take this. I sincerely don't think I'm going to use Jodariel's thing. Is there anything else I want to buy? Can this be leveled up? It can't. After getting banished, the bearer returns in a burst. This seems weird. I don't know about this one. I need to check the wording on his thing. There's a difference between extinguishing and dousing. I know Jodariel has a biography change. Stop telling me about that. Ah, it's not at the start, it's at the end. I see. You have to lose completely for this to kick in. Extinguish means the final one. Noted. So that can block a lot less damage than I thought it would. I was assuming it happened on the first one, which means that like if you get hit with 30, it's gonna block all 30, but no. If they hit it from 30 all the way down, yeah, it would block all of it. I assume. Commence the liberation rite then.
Liberatus.
Baroshta. Tasla Lurigaseras.
Here we go again. Oh, something new. Adversary's Pyre shall recover +5 each time they douse yours. Nope. None of these sound like a good time. I'm having enough problems as it is. I like to suffer on this difficulty as little as possible. Definitely feels like a second
Once
playthrough
more,
thing.
the Nightwings gain the summit of the sacred Mount Aladiel to conduct the liberation rite. Even as the stars themselves abandon you. Make good upon these final opportunities, reader. This glorious age-old tradition coming to an end upon your watch. I trust your adversaries, the accusers, shall not throw away this chance. Choose now who may go free, should they unfortunately fail.
The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates are present and prepared. Sorry, each is present and prepared. Lendel steps forward. I was branded Lendel the Liar. Once I reclaim my liberty, that name shall be forgotten. My rightful station in the Commonwealth shall be restored. You may have prevailed against me when last we met here upon this sacred site, but in the many years since then have taught me much. I shall not fail again. Resentment is too kind a word for it. They are cheaters, one and all. Unfairly favored by those scribes, while those such as myself must struggle endlessly for such a chance. Let us vanquish those undeserving oafs and prove now to the scribes that they were fools to favor the likes of them. Same lineup, dude. Same lineup. Let's not get completely steamrolled by the same lineup, please. Alright.
Whom do you intend to liberate?
Who did I pick? I was Hedwyn, Gilman, and Pamitha last time. Are they rolling the same stuff? He's got coal, they've got that stuff. They should stay the same. Yeah. Okay. Rank 35 talisman? Holy cow. Who's cheating here? So Jodariel, as much as I want to send her home, I think isn't the answer. So who I pick is the one who's going to be in the center. Last time it was Gilman. Hedwyn suffered enough, dude. Hedwyn has suffered enough.
Edwin!
My shot to go free.
Who shall strive for him?
I'm gonna send all the people Jodariel was trying to, like, help out away.
Pamitha.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, dude.
Sir Gilman.
If it ain't broke, don't
Very
fix
well,
it.
Noxalas. Commence.
Ow. What am I doing? I didn't stand long enough. Or I didn't fly long enough. Get in there, dude. Oh, that's stupid. Well, that sucks. Okay, Hedwyn is the least useful person on the team, so. I really need to get them their pyre low. Oh, that rude. Ah. Oh, he's down there, dude. I think I got this. Because I'm so fast. Yeah, we're good. Grant me your auras and your anger so we finally secure our rightful victory against the demons we face. The aura gain. Oh boy. Is he immune now? Nah, he's just got huge aura for now. I think I'm winning. Ah, bad jump. Bad jump again. Whoopsie. Owie. Oh, 3 of them, dude. I could have thrown that one. I saw the line and I got it. Okay, anybody but Gilman wins here. Oh, he's gone, so that's fine. Oh! I walked right into that. That was a mistake. Now he's back. Okay. They got preoccupied trying to knock him out and you can't swap when you're charging.
An outcome which left little room for doubt.
Good luck out there, Headwind.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free.
It wasn't a fluke. Same
Absolved
outcome.
of all misdeeds. Return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Blast you again, you've cheated me. Have you no pride at all in this tradition? Maybe don't suck, dude. Maybe don't lose. Oh, he's all shiny now. Guess that means I have to go. Oh, his revival mechanic was really strong. His reviving mechanic was really strong. I broke my vow to them that we would all go free together. Reader, why would you do this? Will you ever forgive me? I won't forget this. If there's anything at all I can do back on the other side to help get the rest of you here, I'm going to find it, going to do it. At the very least, I'll do everything I can to make sure that by the time more of you come join me back at home, it'll be a better place for all of us. Till we see each other.
Godspeed, Hedwig.
There he goes.
The 8 scribes are watching from afar. By their grace, may the cycle of the rites keep turning for as long as possible.
Everybody's got like a sad origin story. Surely he can't be the traitor.
The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours.
That was a good season. We won the pennant again. The Purgatory pennant. One less mouth to feed.
Atricarum Saravan. Atamere.
You proceed to do something that none of them seem to expect. You raise your voice. Each of your fellow exiles turn to you, their expressions asking you a question with no easy answer. What are we going to do? You meet Sir Gilman's gaze. The words for the occasion begin to crystallize in your mind. He's got a piercing gaze, dude. His eye is the same size as my head. Consider a different angle on this. That's cool. It's two options in the same sentence. That's cool. I'm wondering if I could get insight on what they think more with this. I'm gonna do this one. Always chosen your words with care. Oh. All stood together time after time throughout this quest and are now poised to seize upon a glorious opportunity. You tell them that you have all stood together time after time throughout the— oh, and think only a oh! I see, you create your own thing. You're not going to mince words with anyone. Oh god, there's a bunch of them. Your path to freedom still is laid bare before you all. True freedom is not waiting for you in the gun. That sounds horrible. The stars meanwhile, the stars themselves are shining on for you. The Commonwealth is already up in upheaval. Time stop. You get all your dialogue options open to you before you try to go out on a date or go in for a job interview. Sure would be helpful. I love the sound of the stars themselves. Meanwhile, the stars themselves are shining on for you. They would spur you on to greater feats. Glory awaits if you can persevere together. You now have this opportunity to live with purpose, for each other, for all those who shall live on. If you can believe in this, trust what your heart is telling you. Believe above all in each other. Believe that you may yet prevail together. You share one last sentiment. Let us stand together now and always. Mere distance cannot separate our spirits. Ooh, that one's good. Hit 'em with the interstellar plot. The stars have not vanished, they have joined us. Let us bring about the harmony envisioned by the 8 scribes. Screw the scribes. We already like let May out. Nobody else cares about the scribes. Mere distance cannot separate our spirits. Oh, the struggle you describe, O Master Reader. It has been glorious indeed. Wherever you shall lead, this night shall follow without stopping once even to think. May long the stars remain a light for you, reader.
Marum domirensas.
For the Nightwings. Jordario didn't call out, so I think I made a couple people fired up and not everybody. Each of the Nightwings gains hope, permanently. Huzzah. Okay. So odds are we're going against the Worm Knights. The sky is getting more red. Everybody's up for grabs here. They all shine together now as one. The lone minstrel draws breath as though surprised by what he sees. Backs away, averts his eyes. Another sign the rites are soon to cease. Liberation rites remaining. We don't know. We've got 2 left until the next one. Probability of success over half. Alright, who's our so it's like I can't like slap people down if because these guys are losing almost everything and they still have the most points. How do you get favor? Earned by prevailing. After a liberation rite, yada yada. I don't know how favor is just idea. My idea is that these actually don't really matter that much. If I can figure out a strat against the Pyre Hearts now, I can build towards it. I think that's a good idea. Because those are the ones I'm really scared of. I need to figure out how to beat the worms. Unless they have a whole different team now. Sir Deluge, a worm knight of the Sea Dominion, former ally of Sir Gilman, lacks the sort of courage for which his kind is known, yet somehow leads the Pyre Hearts anyway. Some worms born into the Sea Dominion's water sought life's meaning on dry land. The Commonwealth recognized their chivalrous traditions and soon put them to use. Sir Deluge was just another bit of front line of fodder in the war against the Highwing remnants. Time and time again, he distinguished himself for one simple reason: he would not die. His unusual instinct for self-preservation kept him safe in many battles and over time, repeatedly promoted for lack of any real competition. Then in Battle of the Spiral Sanctum, when retreat certainly was not an option, Sir Deluge retreated anyway. This was a breaking point, and he was the last sentenced to exile. The downside, he sought water, where he made contact with Sir Gilman and other members of his kind. They all saluted him as their superior. The other knights had little choice but to respect his rank. As the Pyre Hearts, they conduct the rites in name of their great hero, the Under King Oris, while adhering to their strict code. Knight may not have failed quite so miserably at the Battle of the Spiral Sanctum had his entire regiment not turned in disarray after Sir Deluge fled. Perhaps by confronting his former commander, this knight's own honor may be regained in part, but for now, this knight must beg your leave. Alright, we gotta get him, just like Rookie did, we gotta get him some revenge.
Sabombias.
A common boy. Good old Hedwyn, completely unacquainted with the rites.
Tenkara fidet.
There is no time now to return to the moonlight alcove as before. Stars already urged you on. Alright. Straight there. That's right, usually I pick stars after. What the heck was that? Well, I squished it. Wonder if there's like an achievement related to all those. If there's more than one. Okay, hollow root or blooming pole. Expedient path to the ridge. Bertrude expressed interest. Let's do Bertrude here. Mushrooms. Haven't found anything new in a while. Together with Bertrude, you venture forth. Spirits lightened to some extent. Survey is brief and uneventful. And we can do vocations. She gets extra hope. Okay. Oh no! Can I back up? Can I back up? Can I back up? Can I back up? I don't think I can back up. I don't think it's going to force me out yet. The book seems to push back against you. Your sense of its hidden meaning crumbles under layers of contradiction, missing details, and yet you feel a thorough knowledge of it for now. It is more artifact than book. Its power almost solely rests with the reader, who makes time to form a certain meaning from the many passages unwritten. Underwritten? I can't remember. Yet the glimpse of knowledge you approached just then called back to you to stop and go no further, not to press too forcefully against the outer limits of your understanding. For what you recognize shall have to be the final time inspiration comes to you in a flash. You look up and see the lone minstrel there. You had not noticed him. He looks up at you with strange eyes, a color not unlike the bindings of the book. He smiles at you faintly. A moment passes and he turns to go about his business. He leaves you there. You realize you're clutching the Book of Rites to your chest. You manage to pull away. Hello, Bertrude. Finished polishing the various bottles, flasks, and vials that your fellow exiles have collected during your travels through the downside. The evidence of thy travails, how brazenly you put them on display. You tempt these lands to swallow you. Nonetheless, these trinkets stir out memories, not merely of these lands, but of the country whence we came. No reading one that we are here because of Sandalwood. We met him long ago within the southern bogs. He offered many courtesies. In exchange we found agreeable. We sought them certain reagents necessary to our studies of the heavens and the earth, and he knew where to procure them. In exchange we were to boil for him our finest inks, a certain recipe notorious yet secret. Its stain could never be removed, but the Commonwealth misliked it. 'Twas then we first began collecting samples of the regions of the downside, for Sandalwood was ever true to his word. Long had we studied this accursed place, its black basin, the chaos of the deathless tempest. The richness of the bogs, of the flagging hands, lands so far away, and yet they called to us. If Molten Malith was able to traverse the downside in its entirety an age ago, surely it was not beyond reckoning that we could do the same. Furthermore, it matters not. Thou hast indulged our tales long enough for now. Seems reluctant to discuss the circumstances of her past with Wulfred. You sense that she is here by choice. To the ridge. Alright. I got completely thrashed last time I faced these dudes. I've been scared ever since. Stop the wagon now. Seems we have a visitor. Scan the horizon, everything is still. You see no sign of whom Wulfred refers to. I'm certain I saw someone directly in the road. tense moment passes, then another, then Volfred tenses up. There he is. You look toward where he signals, and then at last you see the cause of his concern. Is it him? No mistaking who it is. Yep, it's him. Oralek stands there near motionless, atop some forgotten rock jutting from the rolling hills a fair distance away, directly on the path of your black wagon. It shows no sign of acknowledging the wagon's presence. He appears only to be waiting for something, likely for you all. Oralek likely hasn't come to pay a social visit. Try hailing him. Just as you reach the point where he stood, he's vanished. Surveying our strength, perhaps. His motives are plain, but his intentions unclear. The unnerving encounter causes everyone to fall silent for the remainder of the trip. Was kind of worried he was going to steal my matchup from me again. Still no sign of Oralek or your next adversaries.
Catching flies.
What happened to that smiley guy, Hedwin? Typhoon Bottle. While the bearer's triumvirate is banished, adversaries are slowed and cannot... This is the same ability I saw on something else. Oh yeah, I have the +1 hope permanent thing. Oh, well. Something's wrong. Someone's here, alone with you. There he is. Oralek seems to be examining various objects in the wagon. Whether he has noticed you, you cannot tell. What he's doing here and how he got in unnoticed, you can't imagine. You watch him go about whatever he's doing, examining all sorts of things that you and your fellow exiles gathered on your journey. Shakes his head. All of these trinkets, this wagon, it's most different now. Welcoming, and yet I am unwelcome here, it seems. In my own wagon. He directs his gaze at you, acknowledging your presence for the first time. You, a mere shadow, tell me something. Who are you to them? I'm the reader. I read. Traveled alongside them for some time. Bear the book, together with the others. You're a fool, then. You let them use you willingly. Relay to them a message for me, Shadow. Tell them, I shall have my night. Strides right past you towards the door, then he turns to you once again. I shall have my night. Then he's gone. Spooky! I can't look at the... What is this? Is the shiny there? I can't click. I think that's usually where the shiny is. Can I go back in? Oh, several of your companions return as you exit the wagon. You explain what happened. None of them saw Oralek. He is unwell. It's good you did not come to harm. And let's make sure the same can be said of the wagon. Even the drive imps seem calm. Was he a shade? I mean, everybody else saw him earlier, so... Bertrude. If you needed someone cursed or guarantees of fortune on a big day, or to consort with elder patrons, such as somebody else, or you would go see Big Bertrude. She was one of the most infamous alchemists of her day, and plied her trade right under the Commonwealth's nose without regard. Ironically, it was a modest-sounding request for printing inks that ultimately got her into trouble, resulting in her exile. On the downside, her reputation preceded her, and she resumed her practice. Conspiracy. She'd been here a while. 21. Way longer than... Volfred. everybody wasn't in there because, oh, I wanted to see what people have. I stole his wagon. He gave it up. Crime conspiracy, crime publishing. I love the descriptions on crimes. Smuggling, insubordination, 17 or 16, 9. Dario's been here, second longest so far. Let's do some, I want to do some shopping again. Alright, whatever. Because Headwind's gone, which means that I can sell his thing. Only usable by Headwind. Goodbye. So, +1 hope. Who could use it? Let's put it on him. His hope's kind of sad. Cool. See, I'm scared if I put a cursed talisman there, it's gonna make her unable to unequip it. Or if you unequip it, it disappears or something. Let's do all of this. I can't buy stuff if I don't do it now. So there's one other thing. There's like this that restores by a flat amount, and this restores by a percentage. So like it could be 50, it could be 15 if like Jodariel goes in. I'm not gonna worry about it now. That's why I really wanted commence the right. I really wanted the moon thing super leveled up because that was a very general purpose one, and I'm not regretting that. Sir Gelman and your fellow exiles exchanged expectant looks, some with each other, some with you. Vague concern in Wolfrid, perhaps at having to confront the Pyre hearts again. Bertrude seems very much at peace. Okay, I guess they're gonna show up. Nobody new here. There's still space up at the top. Oh, this one's new. The Tattered Mantle. Some of them are sparkly. Why are some of them sparkly? That's weird. It's just the top 4, or 3. After your adversaries grasp the orb, their auras shall slowly shrink rather than vanish. That doesn't seem that bad, but it is. Depending on who you're using.
Miss Rita returns.
It's me.
Along with their remaining retinue of miscreants. You managed recently to rid yourself of yet another one. Your adversaries, the Pyre Hearts. As with you, they must be very desperate for their freedom. They shall not make it any easier from here.
Alright, we got 3 worms here. You again, come to torment us. You must have let us win last time. All worms, dude.
Who shall besmirch the Nightwing's name?
Who shall besmirch the Nightwing's name? If bearer is banished, an ensuing blast can banish adversaries in a radius. Why is that radius? Dude, the numbers in this game. This is a legitimate gripe. Some things don't have number values attached to them. It's like, yeah, this happens faster. Like, banishes adversaries in a wider area of effect. How much? We don't know. Go look it up. Instantly recovers all the stamina. This one. Blast can banish adversaries in a radius. How much is 375? We don't know. Don't worry about it. So I'm like, okay, well, like maybe I can get a radius off of the presence. And the presence is given in meters. How much is a meter? I don't know how much a meter is. There's no measures. Like seconds is obviously trackable. But like move speed, you'd have to do testing on your own to figure it out. This dude doesn't come back. The other guys did, I think. Lady Shelley and Sir Frothmore. I wonder if there's like Kickstarter backers in here. So this is just entirely... They destroy you. They're gonna be perpetually like one person down if they score though, because they have no way to get people back. This is the thing that destroyed me. There's no other talismans, which is good. This Vengeful Vow thing was nuts. It completely negated every plan I had. I honestly think this guy's gonna be good. I think Volfred's time to shine is here. Because they can... I think I also need to gamble more with trying to get through. Because if they're controlling somebody, they're not going to be controlling the other ones. And it's especially noticeable with the worms, because you have to make your trail in order to zip, to slash. What is their respawn timers? 6 seconds, 5 and 5. Honestly, might be useful to have this. He's got the most presence, right? By default, he does not. Presence alone wasn't useful. It wasn't enough last time. That was my idea before, was just hit him with the presence, but I don't think that's good. Because I got owned. But if he can get people with the sapling, or at least distract them with the sapling, I think that's good. So,
Volfred.
let's get him going. I think Gilman is here. Jump further. The problem that I had was they kept jumping straight into me and just suiciding on my high presence people. And I couldn't stop that. I think if I react to jumping more, I can knock them back. It's a problem when I have the orb, though. I'm wondering if the extra quick... What is their quickness like? 28, 29... So I'm not gonna get a super duper edge by using that. I'm wondering if the jumping thing would be good. I'm gonna try that.
Sir Gil.
I could control hella space with this, but like she's slow. She's not slow, that's the thing. She's deceptively fast. Because with Slither and the jump, she goes really far. My default is just use Pamitha, lol, but I don't want to do that. Let's try to make this work. I haven't used her new thing. Alright. So I'm gonna control space a little more with my boy.
Commence. Banished in an instant.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened last time, dude. That is exactly what happened last time. I got all three of me destroyed there. What in the frick happened there?
There. Headlong goes Sir Gilman into flame. The night wind shall prevail at this rate. Quite the turn of events.
Ow, yeah, that's the thing. Oh, that used all of it. That used all of it, dude. Yeah, too slow.
The Nightwing's adversaries gained an edge.
Dude, it's gonna be Gilman the whole time, dude. It's gonna be Gilman the whole time.
The Nightwings now are closer to achieving victory.
Ow, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was hoping wouldn't happen. The Vengeful Vow, dude, is insane. Here she goes. They had it! I threw it! I thought I passed the orb, dude. There she goes, indeed.
You are unworthy.
Sinners.
This is good. She scores a lot more.
Now that is how to snuff
So I was losing 32.
Let's see you Nightwings keep this up.
Nice jump.
Blow against the adversary's pyre.
Nice jump. Okay, he can actually score again. Make it quick and painless on this night, because this looks like it's over for us, pretty much.
That craven's a deluge, doubtless using exile as a means of shirking military service.
No, I didn't make it. There is that one. Yep. Okay, they're gonna be one person down. I can survive a lot more of those. There's that thing.
All banished. And it is done.
Got it. Okay, so
So you know who
Volfred wasn't as useful as I thought he would be.
They hardly deserved it though.
Bertrude was kind of nice. I think that was a good strategy. I think it's just tough.
The ceremony is complete. Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes.
Gilman's got some enlightenment, man. Nobody leveled up.
May misfortune find you ere the turning of the stars.
I'm still thinking about there she goes, dude, and then I get scored on. I thought I had the orb. Back at the Black Wagon, you find the lone minstrel examining your fellow exiles after they prevailed. It's plain to you that none of them look well. Faster turning of the cycle of the rites has put a strain on everyone. Multiple cases of banishment sickness this time. I didn't use Volfrid or... unless she's not talking about them. This group requires rest. Oh, everybody? Okay. Because I used Gilman, I think, before. That's good. That's really good. That's really good because I did this first and there's another one in between and then I can do the same thing the next time. If they are the ones I go against. But the fact that I won might prevent them. Yeah, they're not in first anymore. They're down by 3. Oh, the Fate again, really? All right. These guys. This place is a little weird. The ones with the pits are really weird. Those scare me. I kind of do want to face the Fate, I think. I do want to beat up on Manly, but I want to face the Fate in the finals. Jodaria. They all lead with their right wings when they choose to strike. They're quick but can leave themselves quite vulnerable. Jodariel's got like connections with a lot of people. Spare me, please. You steer the subject back to military tactics. This knight is most impressed with your familiarity with the finer points of being sliced to ribbons by the High Wing remnants, Master Reader. Ah, my mushrooms. Watch me be missing something else the whole time. Never found out I could interact with it. Onward we go. Bump 'em. Have you not done enough yet? Father was just now attempting rest, but still you torment him. He may think you have some honor in you, but I can see plain what you really are. Leave us alone. Okay. Got the Sharp Shoal, Bertrude, Faster for vocations. Barb Reef, which is vocations as well. Let's do Jodariel's desire, since she's going to be the one actually in this one. We shall conduct the survey this time. Nothing much to report. Jodariel seems to be fidgeting with her horns. Blast these wretched things, reader. Have you any inkling of how unwieldy they become with age? I long for the days when the wound in my leg was chief among my bodily concerns. They look heavy. Express regret that they seem to cause her some discomfort. Sympathy is noted, but it does not change the fact of the matter here. 10 years or so into my stay with this blasted place, I first felt protrusions from my skull. They remained hidden by my hair for quite some time, but I knew that that would not last. She does have pretty big hair. We all heard much of demons from the Commonwealth. In the Commonwealth, sinners rightfully exiled, one would assume their rightful form. Thus, when my horns started to sprout, I took it as an indication that perhaps this was indeed the fate I deserved. I know somewhat better now. Anybody of our kind I left down here long enough, and left alive, becomes like this. Something in the climate? Difficult to say. Disease of sorts, not a deadly one. If anything, the opposite. If we live long enough, then we live longer still, like this, extending thus our sentence into exile. Sometimes I think if these horns are here to symbolize my sins, then surely they are going to recede if I ever return. On nights when these damned horns prevent my sleep, my thoughts inevitably stray to that hopeless idea. A naive hope which never leaves, despite prolonged attempts to rid myself of it. Horns are not worth the trouble, reader. Feels so bad for him. Use a handsaw? It doesn't work. I've seen Hellboy. Takes a lot of maintenance. So we got 3 people. We're gonna have to use this team, which is good because Pamitha's nuts. Ruki is very high level and good. And Jordario, I'm starting to get an idea of how to use. This far into the game. Nobody's ready to level up, I think. Is Pamitha, like, ready to go? Yeah, everybody's level 4. There's no point in mentoring. Just save some money. To the Reef? A mystical artifact. Something that Falcon Ron values. Honestly, I'm not keen on any of his artifacts, so let's just see what I get. Rank 1 Talisman. All those in the Bearer's Triumvirate recover stamina faster than usual. Could be useful with, like, Bertrude. Maybe it is good on Jordario, actually. Because she...
You are nothing, reader.
Alright.
Nothing but a mindless child. Your every action is a stain upon the legacy of the 8 scribes. The rites have been a long-held secret to keep out those such as you.
He knows... I know who he is. Once more the voice tormented you within your dreams. The voice truly is that of the Archjustice, then none of you are likely to receive too warm a welcome should you regain your freedom. He knows who I am, I know who he is. Put him up. Ah! A messenger imp. Hedwyn returned safely to the Commonwealth, where he was clothed and welcomed, his past transgressions all forgiven. He was to be groomed for a leadership position of his choice, whether on the Council or the Blood Border, each equally as lucrative and secretive as well. However, he refused, and before the stunned council members could do anything about it, he left them. He made contact with the agents and is working together with them. Thus, the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. Per Messenger Imp custom, the last part of the message was transcribed from Hedwyn, word for word, and says, "Keep going, I'll see you here." May that boy's spirit infect the lot of you as would a plague. Yay, plus hope.
Sempre faz.
Permanently gain quickness. Is that worth 90? Anything else I want? Not really. Yeah, I'll just buy that. Oh, no. I'll buy it next time. I don't need it. Commence the rite. Okay, I don't think I had too many problems with this last time.
Rita, I am still very cross with you, you know. To think I saw in you a worthy heir. Not just to the legacy of the Night Wings, but to the future of the Commonwealth. That traitor Wolfred. Only a fool would be seduced by his audacious promises and his dangerous ideas. That, dear reader, would make you a fool. I have no choice but to explain it thus, so even you could understand. Now for this blasted rite. Some of us still have our duties to uphold.
At the start, he was like, oh, this is the most important thing in the world, the rights, they're so great. And now he's just like, screw these. These suck. Your adversaries are prepared, reader. That's a big presence on that dude. Oh yeah, they had a debuff last time. I didn't have to deal with them at first at full strength. What do we got? 18 presence and 3 for both of the other ones. Oh, sorry. 8 on one of them. So they've got they're basically always going to be at full strength. Snarlo, Marla, Charson, Barker, Wolfie, and Scarly. Lots of jumping. Additional damage. Blast can banish nearby. And cast Sora farther. Okay. Jump a second time. It's all the same. Extra presence, level 20, plus 12, that's cheating. Okay, who's in front? Probably Rookie. Probably Rookie. He doesn't play defense well at all, so I don't want to keep him in the back. Oh, what's their hope? That's important. Very high. What's the seconds? 0.3. Pamitha's probably going to be the executioner here, so... Honestly, I'm thinking about this one. Flying and dousing, or I could knock him out better with the Titan Tooth. Let's do the flying thing. His presence is 5, so I could actually give him more presence than all of the other ones, and he could walk into them. Debating whether to give her... I don't think I need the plus 2 seconds, actually. I would swap it in for this. So I can increase... How much do I need to increase? At least 16. All of it. I'm not using it on anything else. It's just like this is not a general purpose one. Plus 3 to plus 4, not that big of a deal. Mooncrest is so good, though. It's so good. I think that's a good one. Instead of the presence. Okay. So let's put Pamitha in front.
Pamitha.
Rookie and Jadario backing him up.
Dariel, if that is all.
Prepared as ever. Alright, here we go. Owie. Oh, that was a bad idea. Get your stamina back, dude. Whoopsie. That was a bad idea. Dang, I was hoping that wouldn't.
A bit of a blood.
There we go.
Glory to the Night Wings.
Yeah, they're very obsessed with knocking me out in the back.
The orb's uncleaned again.
Owie. See ya. Okay, he's not gonna come back. Pamitha does. Oh, he did come back.
Well cast. She soared right in.
Ow.
Absolution. Your victory is at hand.
Guess who just earned extra money because I didn't get banished on that one too.
Nightwings prevail.
Did I even get scored on? I think I did right at the start.
Adversaries prove no match for them. The right is complete.
You think you're better than us because you beat us fair and square, is that it? Yeah.
There is much to learn
Of course.
from this experience.
I feel like the only point in using the Titan Stars for me is to prove a point, because they would just make me level up faster unless I was trying to get Wolfrid up.
Now take your sordid business someplace else.
Alright, we're kind of cooking. Can't wait to get owned by Orlek at some point. No words escaped the minstrel's lips. Yep, back to the stars. It's time. So we're not gonna face the Pyre Hearts unless they did really good. Yeah, fate. Chastity's up next. We're just gonna avoid the Pyre Hearts forever, maybe. The Gate Guardian and I, we have paid witness to the liberation rites upon the fall of Salam for a long time. Seen so much. A bit taken aback is all to see something which I've never seen. I wish for you good fortune and the wisdoms of the scribes. Rookie. You thought he was trying to get your attention, but soon realized his attention is fixated on someone else. Rookie has not struck you as the sort to ever be at a loss for words yet. Pamitha gives a laugh, not in an unkind way. You should know I have no immediate plans to snatch you up and eat you for a snack if that was your concern. Really stupid question, been bugging me is all. Curs, we don't have many run-ins with you folks. How come you always wear that hat? This helm was given to me by my blood sister on the night of my first kill. Oh. She can take it off. This helm means nothing to me now. I want you to keep it. What? She begins to laugh again. Rookie darling, you've got to stop being so serious around me all the time. I don't bite. Besides, we seem to make a decent enough team out there, I think. You're pretty quick. Total nonsense about the hat. I just happen to like it. You're saying I can't keep it? If I get out of here before you, it's all yours. He skitters off before she can respond. She simply shrugs and smiles. So flirty. Okay, this should be the last thing I do. Whoopsie. There it is again. Squish it. The high road to the cistern. Something appears different now about the sacred mountain west of here. The lands near the Emperor's ascent and fall appear ashen. On the other hand, the once precarious regions below, which you know is the high road and the cistern, seem swept clean by the elements. It's though the entire downside now is well aware that soon the cycle of rites shall cease to turn. The weather lately has been very much unusual. Appears to afford us a bit of a shortcut. Should be able to make landing close to the Scribe's Gate now. Jodariel and Ruki. Let's do Jodariel here. Again. It appears that Dalbert and the Fate have already arrived along the other route. Sometimes cannot shake the feeling I'm cursed. The horns of mine, for instance. I have you to thank for them. If I have brought you some amusement, then I ask that you be favorable to my companions. They grow anxious at their few remaining chances to return. Okay, if I mentor, who would it be? Probably can't mentor Jodariel all the way to level 5. So it looks like Jodariel, Ruki, and Gilman are the... No, Ruki's out. He has very slightly less than Pamitha. So the question is, who do I want to leave? We've got, I think, the most well-rounded people I'm up against. And I fought them at the start. It's like I'm not missing anything. I think I can field pretty much anybody. I think Jodariel is going to be the one to ascend, if we can. Let's give him a level. Okay. to the gate. Where is Oralek? You must know that once the stars no longer shine, the right shall cease. For now, step forth. Except for you, you stay right there. You shall not blaspheme under the gate again. Do you understand each other? I apologize for my behavior. I shall adhere more strictly to my duties. Am I free to accompany them? Yes. Okay. Let's not lose the last one. That would suck. You know, Oralek could also just show up right now and dash my hopes right when I'm trying to get Jodariel through. Wishes to know your thoughts about a potential sale. Go for it. The bearer can banish adversaries by flinging the orb at people. I need to buy something else. I don't have anything to upgrade much anymore. I just never throw. I never throw the orb. I never get to use it on Jodariel. It would be really, really good on, like, May, because she had a thing to throw faster. And that was nice. I don't want to buy anything. I really don't. Commence the liberation rite. The fate. I have traveled far and wide, even beyond these lands. However, the Commonwealth I know only through word and song. I sometimes think of what life would be like out there. If you were not ensnared within this place and free to roam your country, what would you have done with all your days and years, rather than striving here under the stars? Fought for freedom, retired to the outskirts, sailed across the seas, tend the land, simple life on a farm. Unlike the wild and oft-times infertile grounds here in the downside, lands there on the other side can be nurtured and made to flourish. It's fulfilling to experience. Pleasurable change of pace, having to traverse the harsh environs of the downside. I can see why that would be desirable. We're not activating anything.
The stars that yet remain aflame align once more over the sacred fall of Solium. 'Twas here that the 8 scribes ordained the glorious tradition in which you now participate. The glorious tradition which you and that instigator Wolfred seek to undermine. 'Tis my sincerest hope your adversaries in this liberation rite achieve instead what they desire. May the fate soon quench those flames of yours. Let us get on.
See, he was wishing me bad luck before he knew Wolfred was with me. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. The bent old cur Dalbert steps forward and struggles for a moment with his mask. The greatest honor of my years to stand upon this sacred site upon which the 8 scribes first anointed these glorious proceedings. Honored to be in presence once more. They are our adversaries, not our hosts. We need not be just gentle with them. They shall do their utmost to keep you from your freedom. Your son speaks out of turn. Control him. My sincerest apologies for his unnecessary outburst. We have worked towards this opportunity. We must make the most of it. My son and I stand ready. See, I almost want him to win, dude. I almost want him to win. I feel bad.
Whom do you endeavor to return?
He's only been here 5 years. But he was, like, banished for the stupidest thing. Oh no, he had a motive of insurrection, so there you go. Common decency. Crime not applicable. Appears to have been born in the downside, thus was not bound by Commonwealth law. What do we got here? Well, the Pyre has less, deal bonus damage, deal bonus damage, deal bonus damage. Jumping second time, super fast. Chance to return if banished. Jump a second or third time. Sprints and jumps without using stamina with the orb. Flings orb farther and faster, that's the annoying thing. Greatly reduced aura casting. Using a sprinting delay. Thank you for the luck, PD. It is a cool game. Returns faster after exploding. Banish adversaries in an area. Much faster moving. Okay, we got very little presence. Moderate. And nothing. I think it's Jodariel's turn. I think she's ready. Oopsie, I need to make sure she has the right thing. Let me check their stats again. Pretty high hope, not crazy. His is pretty low for what I thought it would be. The imp's gonna come back a lot. They're not too quick. He's actually pretty slow for a cur. They have very low glory too. There's no gimmicks here, it's just don't let him hit. Like, don't let him hit your Pyre, really. Okay. I think the Moon Crest has just served me well with her. Let's do it.
Jodariel,
If that is your wish.
who shall strive for her?
Okay, they have pretty low presence. Gotta find out a way to get the sun out. Gotta knock him out somehow. I think with as much jumping focus as they have, I think Volfred's not it. Bertrude could be okay. I think it's important to have some speed, so I think one of these 3 for sure. He has 11 presence with that. How much did these people have? So he could actually knock one of them out reliably. I think it's a gamble trying to knock out anybody else's. It's 5. It's pretty small. How fast was this get? Oh, that's pretty big. Big improvement. Up to level 5? Dang, that gets good quick. think Bertrude is gonna be here. I think she's just a good all-around.
Bertrude.
I think I might want just a little speed. It would be cool if Pamitha helped out, though. I think Pamitha helping out with her ascension is cool. I like that.
Pamitha.
This one's for you, and I suppose for her.
Decided. Commence.
Yep. Whoa, that was fast, dude. Ah, I couldn't charge it fast enough. Well, it kind of worked. Oh, that sucks. I was just a hair off. Nice toss. Holy cow! That was huge! Almost got jumped at there. Hear us now, O noble Jomer, for we beseech you. Surely we cannot prevail without your aid. Ever I have heard your prayers. If ever you have heard my prayers, I beg of you, please smile upon us now. Whether from his prayer to the scribes or simply from Dalbert's resolve, something comes over your fellow exiles here. If they are banished now, they shall not soon return. Oh, that was fast, yeah. I forgot that goes really fast. Where the what is happening? Oh. Where the frick is Jodario? She took forever to come back, dude. Oh, that was... Oh. Ah, I couldn't get there. Dang.
No, you don't. Oh. And there it is, at last.
Jodario goes home.
The Night Wings proved their
Pamitha was instrumental, dude.
rather convincingly, I must admit.
Pamitha was instrumental. She helped so much.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen the exile appointed by the Night Wings shall be free.
Shall be free.
Absolved of all misdeeds.
Get out of here.
Return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Loki has arrived. by the way. Right at the end. Alas, my son, once more it seems that I have failed you. What good is freedom to us anyway, if we would be apart? After all this time, I never thought this day would come. I have all of you to thank for this, for doing this for me. The life that I recalled back in the Commonwealth was at times difficult, and I am much older now. I know not what I shall find on my return. However, I know this. If that place still is like the Commonwealth I left out so long ago, then I shall strive to make it better for as long as I retain my strength and breath. See her smile faintly as she disappears into the shimmer pool, though you can still hear her voice, though faintly now. Farewell there. Farewell then, reader, all of you for now. Heck yeah.
Godspeed, Captain Jodario.
Captain Jodario.
Perhaps the scribes are watching even now. Watching as their glorious tradition draws to a close. Now take your execrable companions someplace else.
Get out of here, you filthy people. You prevailed in the liberation right against the fate. Already does the Black Wagon feel quieter than usual without Jodariel, who returned to the Commonwealth. You overhear some of your companions reflecting on this. She hath passed from this place along with all her eccentricities. Our plan approaches a key turning point. Let us ensure it soon comes to fruition. Not only for ourselves here, but for our companions and loved ones back in the Commonwealth. The stars are already here. Okay, what are we dealing with here? So the Chastity are the front runners here. Nobody has a winning record that has a chance here. I've thoroughly beaten Barker every single time. I think I've got a strat. Oh crap, my strat was, what was my strat for them? I don't think it included Jodariel. It was, because they all got sickness. It was Bertrude and Sir Gilman and Wolfred. All three of them are still with me, so I still got my strat for them. I probably am gonna want to fight him again to make sure I don't have to fight them again. Although I might want to figure out Manly one more time, because I have my strat and that's not really gonna change. But if I can fight Manly ahead of time, he might end up being my opponent. It would be really good if the Dissidents end up being my targets. 70% probability of success. 23rd of 12th moon. Becoming more and more evident just how few liberation opportunities remain. I expect they shall soon present themselves one after the other. Still don't know how many are left. Okay. So I actually didn't lose today. I didn't lose the practice game. I didn't lose anything. I'm still sad that I don't get to face the Tempest more than once, because they just like they crushed me, but when I didn't really understand how to play the game, so I never got to see interactions with him. But it is what it is. We move forward. I'm gonna be back Wednesday because I'm done. That's actually completely. I think I can get the music on the campaign screen if I do this. Or on the main menu. Let's pause the timer. Done. I'm gonna be back on Wednesday, unless Baby gets here. Baby might be coming soon. You never know. I think there's like one, maybe two good streams. There's definitely one stream left of this, I think. It's supposed to be about like 15, 16 hours total. But I've been reading everything manually and going kind of slow to read stuff, so it's probably going to be more like 20. If you want to do literally everything in this game, the estimates were pretty high, but I think more than one playthrough is not in the cards, so we'll see if we get 2 streams out of it. The second one might be really short, but yeah. Be back Wednesday unless Baby shows up. Check out the Discord to find out if Baby has showed up. Or just find out Wednesday when I don't show up. But I'll probably be back. Baby will be pushing 38 weeks next week, which is not like too early, but it's not late, so who's to say? More appointments next week, more everything. See if anything changes. Thanks for watching. Have a nice evening, week to come, relax, pet your cats, take your vitamins, like medications, hug your loved ones, everything. Have a good one.